There is no heaven and hell. It just simply doesn't exist. It's a myth. It's a story. And are you judged? From what they say, no. What happens is you cross over and you are shown places in your life where you chose to withhold love. And those are the choices, those are the reasons you come back, is so that you can make different choices to not withhold love. Because love is what is. There is a God or something. The Andromedans don't know exactly what it is, but there is a force. Okay? They refer to it as isness. It just is. Okay? And it holds all of the dimensions and galaxies and universes together. It's intelligent. When we got to the discussions of God, I always used the masculine because of my upbringing. At one point, Visayas corrected me and said, well, if you had to give it a gender, it would actually be feminine. Okay? So grasp that. Again, it's a shift in what we've been taught. Let's see. It's our destiny to travel out into space. It's our destiny to converse, to establish and create trade with other ET races. I just don't have an exact year of when that's all going to happen. Okay? But it's our destiny. And part of that destiny is being able to manage and control and live with ourselves. We all have a soul, okay? So we are spiritual beings. There is a creator, creatus, okay? What I want to do at this moment is I once asked Visayas what was going to become of us. And what was going to happen to our races? Who were we going to become? Because they were giving me this terrible, or not terrible, let me take that back. They were giving me this reflection of who we are. They don't understand how we could be genetic royalty and allow people to starve. They don't understand why we would war with each other and build technology for the sole purpose of destruction, thinking that it was going to keep us safe and from harm, when we don't build anything that we don't use. They don't understand they just don't understand why we don't get it. I guess they feel that we should know better. There was a time, there has been times where there have been many discussions amongst ET groups about what to do on Earth to help us. There's been discussions regarding intervention around 2012. There have been discussions about intervention previous to 2012 regarding things that most of us don't know anything about in our world. In those conversations, which are very open conversations, there were several groups or civilizations of extraterrestrial groups who didn't want to help Earth and basically said, well, let's just see what they do. Let's not intervene in any way, shape, or form. And here were their reasons, and I think it's important for you to know. The reasons that this group did not want to help or intervene in any way with us is because of three things. They don't respect their home. They don't respect themselves. They don't respect each other. What is their value? Okay, now they weren't talking about just Americans. They weren't talking about Japanese. They weren't talking just about Russians or Chinese. They were talking about all of us and all the decisions that we make every single day as a race, you know? And that one hurt. That one still hurts. And those of us in the United States have been trying to get the word out. We've had a lot of problems trying to get this out. People who are closed-minded, news media that thinks it's ridiculous, religious fanatics who simply will not let go of old dogma that should have been dead 400 years ago. It's a real challenge. It's a real challenge. And the bottom line is you can't make anybody do anything because we all have free will.